Hello everyone, my name is James. I'm going to be on the road, which is quite exciting. We're going to be capturing some instalments and chapters along the way of my trip. The site is massive, over 290 turbines. It's something like 70,000 acres combined. Back from Flatbridge. As you might be able to see, I am donning my complimentary polo shirt. You don't get one of those without being well behaved. GE is a specialist contractor and there's a core BP team. You see throughout, the partnership is systematically run. It's evident how they work hand in hand, and that's the basis of good performance. And then the final thing I'd say is safety. It's really at the heart of what they do. They're really reinforcing you can stop the job if something's not safe, and they're using language like, if you have an injury, would you be able to play ball with your daughter? And so really bringing it home, the human dimension. A couple of reflections today at Naperville, where they've got the research facilities. It's complex stuff, it really is. They're receiving samples from refineries worldwide there. And in broad terms, I mean, some of it is diagnostic and some of it is valuative and, with a view to preventative kind of measures. So it's interesting. One particular analogy was this whole notion that crude is very much like wine. It has so many blends and so many variants based on its composition from all over the world, which seems pretty apt. And then the petchem side is pretty technical, I've got to say, but there's a real sense of expertise there. Certain equipment has a multi-million-dollar price tag on it, which just goes to show the level of sophistication. James and I used to work together in St James's, so he's been showing me around today.
So I thought I'd put him to the test with a couple of questions. But first of all, what were your impressions of the refinery as a whole?
As I expected, it is enormous, but it's such an integral asset to BP. You really get a feel for that.
Any idea how many barrels of oil per day went through the refinery?
400,000 a day, which again gives you an appreciation of just how big this place is.
People on site, anyone given one time?
I think it was 2,000.
Yeah. And lastly, just like overall impressions of what it's like to be out in Indiana compared to London, St James Square.
Very different, very different. I'll leave it at that. A rather dignified final chapter. I was going to have a idyllic run this morning, but as you can see from the state of me in the backdrop, the weather had other ideas. There really is no substitute for getting amongst the business, seeing what they're doing, learning and better equipping yourself. Everyone I've met along the way has taken time out, arranged a schedule, been so welcoming and helpful, and it's just so great. We're so engrossed in our own little part of the company, but when you look up, you really appreciate what a fantastic company BP is, full of amazing people doing amazing things.